is not as it seems. Every day, all around you, thousands perish to its grasp. You are not in control. Nobody can save you. Soon it will arrive. With it will come the collapse.
Attention all civilians. Do not turn off your device. A dangerous entity named the Scarlet King is emerging into our reality. You are in mortal danger. You must immediately take shelter and take steps to defend yourself. If you are able, you should move. Information for other secure location. It is predicted that the presence of it secure, contain, protect.
In the void beyond mortal reckoning,
there are whispers of something ancient, something red and terrible. Ancient prophecies and classified documents alike speak of the Lala Raja, the Crimson Monarch, an eldritch tyrant born amid the bloodstorm of creation itself. The Doomsday Archive opens with a chilling verse, and in those fault lines, in our hatred of the old and the new, there rose the Lala Raja. Foundation texts refer to this entity as SCP-001, though the name is a mask. He is more than an SCP. He is the embodiment of apocalypse itself. Legends describe a vast, towering figure wreathed in crimson flame, crowned in molten gold, with eyes like the death of suns. Cultures from across the earth, isolated by oceans and millennia, have all described him in nearly identical terms. Even in the Chinese branch, they call him the Scarlet Demon, the true body of the Scarlet King, the personification of ultimate malice, a hatred so profound it manifests as a cosmic being. Some accounts suggest he was not always a king. Rather, he began as a whisper on the wind, an idea, primordial hatred, grief, and hunger. But belief gives shape to the unshaped, and as that belief metastasized across time, he became something worse, the Nightmare Monarch, the devourer of creation itself. From these impossible beginnings sprang innumerable cults. The Foundation believes that whenever someone makes contact with the king, he implants a kind of mimetic infection, a philosophical blueprint that replicates itself in the minds of the susceptible, birthing new churches. Worship of the Crimson Monarch dates back to prehistory. Archaeological digs reveal shrines from as far back as 50,000 BCE, and blood cults formed empires as early as 12,000 BCE. In modern times, these cults have re-emerged. The Church of the Second Hightoth, the Children of the Scarlet King. Fanatics who see humanity as a womb for the return of their Crimson God. Their scriptures are paradoxical, brutal, and ritualistic, focused on pain, sacrifice, and control. They chant three blasphemous laws: the law of blood, the law of concrete, the law of howling. These laws aren't just symbolic, they are formulae, runes of containment, keys to awakening. Some sects even go so far as to claim that cruelty is the highest sacrament and that violation is holy. Their prophecies speak of 7 brides, chosen vessels intended to birth the king into this world. 6 were captured, 1 remains. Procedure 110. Montauk, the most horrifying containment ritual in Foundation history, is used to prevent the 7th from giving birth. Failure would trigger an XK-class end-of-the-world scenario. Elsewhere, there is the door, SCP-2317, a vast chained gateway guarded in total secrecy. The Foundation believes that beyond it lies a fragment of the King's form, sealed by ritual and invocation. The chains that bind it weaken each year. With each failed rite, one breaks. When the last is gone, there will be no more world. Some agents believe the Scarlet King and SCP-23117 are one and the same. Others say 23117 is merely one finger of a being too large to comprehend. And that is the true terror, because the Scarlet King isn't a monster you can fight. He is an idea, a story. He is the rejection of progress, the glorification of suffering, the violent myth that civilization can never escape its primitive core. In the Foundation's own words, the Scarlet King is not a deity. The Scarlet King is an idea. His true form exists outside of time, outside of narrative, beyond the capacity of human language to describe. The Chinese branch goes even further, describing the Scarlet Demon as the embodiment of various malicious factors in the upper-level narrative. That is, he's not just a character in the SCP universe. He is the narrative antithesis itself, an entity hostile to story, to growth, to resolution. Containment, then, is not scientific, it is spiritual. The Foundation's highest authorities have forbidden any attempt to classify or contain him conventionally. One directive even states that suggesting reclassification will result in immediate dismissal from the O5 Council. They do not seek to destroy him. They seek to delay him, to distract him, to hold back the red tide for one more generation. But there are those within the Foundation who believe the King has already won, that his influence is felt not just in cults, but in policy, in war, in every instance where cruelty triumphs over kindness. Because the Scarlet King is not a monster in a cage.
He is in us. And when the last seal breaks, when the last ritual fails, we will not face an enemy. We will face a mirror.
That's gonna get you killed. The price gonna be the death of you and you and me and you and you.